And man thinks he's figured it out. He's sealing his destiny. It says, and many shall run to and fro, and knowledge shall be increased. It says, then I, Daniel, looked, and behold, there stood other two men, on the one side of the bank of the river, and on the other side of the bank of the river. And he said one to the man clothed in linen, which was upon the waters of the river, how long shall it be to the end of these wonders? Have you ever wondered, how long is it going to be? We have been privileged to be set under the sound of a ministry that says that we're living in the midnight hour. And you say, well, yeah, we have, Steve, and it's been 50-something years. Brother Thomas preached that. 50-something years is nothing in time. But I believe it's the start of the message of God, and we need to be reminded of the time that we're living in. We're living in a late hour. It said, once did the man clothed in linen which was upon the waters, how long shall it be to the time of these wonders? And I heard the man clothed in linen which was upon the waters of the river, when he held up his right hand and his left hand unto heaven, and swear by him that liveth forever, that it shall be for a time and times and a half. It's going to be a period of time. Could be 50 years, could be 75 years. Your brother Thomas believed firmly that it would be in his lifetime. You know, and it may still be in his lifetime, his generational lifetime. It could be. You know, someone said, you said, I want to go, but I don't want to go. Like the little boy that says, I'm ready to go, but can I take the next bus? You know, I'm ready to go. I'm ready. There's nothing else to live for than eternity with him. But you know, he's got something for us to do. And he talks about this in here. And swear by him forever that liveth, there shall be a time and times and a half when he shall have accomplished to scatter the power of the holy people. All these things shall be finished. God is doing that. He's scattering his power across this earth and across this town and across this church. I'm telling you, when God gets through, we're going to be amazed at what God's going to do with us. A ragtag bunch of people. Not many wise, not many noble, not many mighty. But he's chosen the base things. God is going to outwork the power of his might in his people. I believe it with all my mind and soul. It said, all these things shall be finished. And I heard, but I understand not. Then I said, O Lord, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end. And he said this, he said, many shall be purified and made white and tried. How are we going to be purified and made white and tried? We're going to do it through the trials. God is purifying and purging his people. He said, but the wicked shall do wickedly, and none of the wicked shall understand, but the wise shall understand. Children, let us understand, brothers and sisters, let us understand that the trying of our faith, what we're facing as people, is in his eyes precious. And oh God, don't let us be discouraged. I see it on every hand. We've discussed it here at prayer meeting Friday night. Everywhere you turn, pressure, stress, worry, concern. It's putting us in a place as human beings in the world, it's hard for us to just maintain. But hold on is what the Lord is saying this morning. Hold on. God is in control. He's doing the work. He is going to see us through. We have nothing to fear, nothing to worry about. When he said it was finished on the cross, I've got news for you, it was finished. And let's not look at the waves and the wind and the circumstances. Let's behold God. Let's keep our eyes on the Master. Let's be excited about what God is doing. And let us lay down, like Brother Thomas said. He'd seen so many doctors, he said, when he saw a white coat coming, he just laid down. Let's lay down and let the Lord have His work in us. Finish the work. Purge whatever needs to be purged. Ask for it and know that it's coming when you ask for it. But I'm going to tell you, the results of that's wonderful. It will bring the greatest peace that we'll ever know. And God's power is going to be restored to His church. I've been reading in Matthew. You know, I don't believe in healing lines and all that kind of stuff. I guess part of me don't believe that because there's a lot of unbelief in me. But all through the chapter of Matthew, or the book of Matthew, the Lord went about delivering and healing and helping people. And He sent His disciples out to do that. And the kind of healing that we really need, physical healing to God is nothing. He'll do some of that, but we need spiritual healing, people. We need our hearts restored, our minds renewed. We need the scales to be taken away from us so we can see clearly and understand, like it says. But the wise shall understand. We'll see that God is finishing His work. He's wrapping this up, folks. I believe it with all my life. And look, we don't have much longer to be here. So let's be about His business. Yes, we got to work jobs. I'm not telling you to go sell all your stock, if you got any, or your livestock. Put it in cash and put it in a mayonnaise jar in the ground. I'm not telling you that. But we don't need to be so occupied with this world and the things of this world. We need to rejoice and look up because our redemption draweth nigh. God is coming back soon. And I want to be about His business. Whatever it takes to work it in me, because I cannot work it in myself and you can't either. God, do the work that needs to be done and let us rejoice while it's being done. Let's claim the victory. Praise His name.